Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Voices Off programme. Mishgons are part of a collaboration with the Old Vic, which looks to discuss burning issues in society. And tonight we were talking about masculinity and notions of toxic masculinity and how that impacts on males.
Masculinity is toxic when other people's values are kind of put onto you and you're trying to live up to something that's probably not achievable.
The problem is society. Like, there needs to be real cultural shift that needs to happen for us to be educated and understand like the world is wider than our bathroom mirror.
Nothing changes until people talk about it. One of the big traps of masculinity is that it's been something that's been silently imposed and policed in the shadows.
If we were all to try and push forward for the greater good and adopt an idea of morality which is like way more wider than the morality that we're currently living in, perhaps we might be able to broaden out what's going on.
What was really interesting for me tonight was the critique of masculinity within the context of capitalism and class.
I think it's important to pay attention to class. The environment you grow up in is, say, like a working class boy, there is a big difference in terms of economic stress that leads to things like suicide.
At Samaritans, every 6 seconds we have a call for help to our helpline. Half of them are men. So every minute, 5 men are calling us up for help and talking to us.
Pain is a necessity in growth, you know. You have to experience discomfort in order to be able to become bigger, more mature, more resilient emotionally.
I'd like to see men talk more openly and be honest about their feelings, but that has to start in schools, that has to start in all homes, that has to start changing people's views and values. Once that happens, then we're on the road to recovery.
But I think we can do a good job of like making sure that this conversation that we're having now is not the same conversation we're having in 10 years. Even just having 5 men on a panel actually talking about like their experiences and how they felt at different points is super important, and I think it leads to a lot of change.